Today I have a system that the guy who started it says that he was able to quit his job playing it. I don't believe it, so we're going to put it to the test. We've got two systems. We're going to get to that one later. The first one is going to be the classic Martingale on the red and black. When I first started playing roulette, this is how I played. And we're going to do low roller. We're going to start with just $1 on each. And we're going to play it for 10 minutes and we're going to see how it goes. So let's set the timer. Alright, so we're just going to put the dollar on and hit spin. So the way the system works is every time you get a whack, which is right now black, we switch to the other side and then we double up. So what we're doing is on a loss, we're going to the other color. So here we go. Are you ready? We're going to do it again. And just like that, we've doubled up. So because we won on black, we're going to stay there and we're going to go again. There we go, another black. So this one can be a lot of fun because you're playing low roll. These $1 bets only work in the online world, but if you're in the casino at a virtual roulette table, you could do $3. So why don't we go to the $3 so it's more accurate for you, and we're gonna do it. So there we go, that's another $3. We're gonna leave it at that, and we're gonna see how much we rack up in the next little bit. I don't know. We're going to see. So let's do this. And there's a red. So what happens when you get to red is we're going to double it up. We're going to go to 6 and we're going to spin it again. Now while we're sitting here, I don't have any subscribers yet. I would love if you would take the time to hit subscribe and join our Roulette Strategy King family. I'm very excited about all of the things that have come in, all the views, and I'm just so happy to have this community. And if you have a strategy, put it in the comments. Alright, we're going to see where this goes. So there we go. See, the Martingale made it go up. This is a classic roulette strategy. So when you get the Martingale, we're going to go back down to 3. This is a classic roulette strategy. Sometimes it doesn't work because you go on a long 12 run on another color. But I like the switching back and forth because it kind of breaks up the cycle, but sometimes you get in that red, black, red, black, red, black. But we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. So right now we're on a black run. So we're going to see if we get into the reds here in a minute. And there's a red. All right, so when we hit the red, we're going to go to 6. We're going to spin. And there's a black. So do you see what I mean? Sometimes you get in this super long run. I'm not sure what your bankroll should be. I would take at least 1,000. And honestly, they say to walk away at a certain amount. I don't like that. I like for you to walk away whenever you feel like you have to. If you're just running out of money and you don't want to do it, walk away. It's okay. Same as if you get enough money on the profit. Like right now we're at $11 profit. If you've played enough and you're just, messing around, time to walk away. Okay, so we just hit red and we didn't have it, so we're going to double it up. We're going to go to 6. And there's the double zero. Double zero, gang. If you would have put some money on that, you would have paid. So we're going to go to 12. So far this strategy, we haven't gone past the 12, so we're going to see what happens. There we go. We got it back. So put it down on 3. Nice little system. This one's a good one for if you just want to play a little bit, want to get those free drinks, or if you're just chilling at home. It's a really good one for people that have the online experience casinos, because you can really just do it with $1 and it's a lot of fun. So there we go. We haven't gone past the 12, which is pretty cool so far. So right now we're at $20 profit and we're only a couple minutes in. So there we go. There's a red. So we're going to double that up on the red. 6. We'll see where we hit. And there's the double zero. So now because it hit red, I'm just going to do it again on red. And we're going to hit it. Let's see if our first double up. There we go. 12. So we're going to go back down to 3. We're at $23 profit so far. There's another hit. So let's hit rebet. Do it again. There's another one. So this is a nice little fun system, and if you're playing with a higher bankroll, obviously we would be up much more. If you're playing with 10s, we'd be up to $300 right now, which is wonderful. Nice little 5 minutes, a couple $100, pretty cool. So let's go to 6 on the black. And the reason I wanted to do this one today is because when I first started playing, this was my first strategy. And, you know, eventually you get bored with it, but it's a nice little way to break in. And but wait until you see a little later. So that was our first whack at 12. Wait until you see a little later when we do this next system, the quit your job one. It's pretty cool. So there we go. We hit. So now we're at $35. We're going to go back down to 3. This other one, this guy that played it said he plays it every day. And he walks away, gets 200 bucks a day, and just takes off. Okay, so there's 28. So we're going to go up to 12. Let's see what happens. Oh, there's red. So we're doing the back and forth now. So let's go up to 24. We haven't gone past 24 yet, so let's see what happens here. And our first time going past 24, so we're going to do 48 on black. 48. Oh, let's delete one there. Oh man, let's try that again. We're going to go to 48 here and hit spin. There we go. So we got it back. We're up $38 now. So let's go back to 3. We've got about 6 minutes left on this one. So we're going to see where we end up after that 10 minutes to see how it does. I'm pretty excited for this next system though. I can't wait for you to see it. I've played it a few times at the actual place and it goes really well every time I play it. I'm very risk adverse too. I like to walk away as soon as I hit a profit level I like, I'm out. Like right now we're up 40 bucks. That's cool if you're, for some people that's not anything, so they don't care, but for me, I'm happy with it. So we're gonna do 3 here again. And we're just doing the minimums on a virtual roulette machine. Of course you can do any level that you want to. This is just for me, what I like to do. I like to play the minimums. I'm not a very high roller type of guy. But you know what? We're going to walk away here, I think, with a pretty decent amount here in a few minutes. Okay, we're hitting a black streak. And this is when it's nice, is when you get these black streaks or red streaks. So we hit black, so red, so we're going to switch it over. Oh, I didn't double it up. All right, so we got red. We'll have to double it up one more time. We'll have to double it up this time because we missed it. Okay, so black, so we're going to go to 12. And we're going to spin. And there's a red, so we're going to go to 24. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to spin. There we go. We got it back. So go back down to 3. Right now we're hitting around $62, which is kind of nice. And you know, it's a nice little fun system. I'd love to know what you think about it down in the comments. And you know what? I'd love for you to subscribe. I have 0 subscribers right now. It'd be kind of cool to get my first one. And you can join our community. And you know, we're just starting this together. It's kind of exciting to start at the start. All right, so we're black, so we're going up to 24. So far we've had a lot of luck with this system. Sometimes it can be bad. Sometimes it can go back and forth a lot. Oh, there's the 00. So let's rebet and double it. Oh, that's what I should do there. I wasn't hitting the double. There we go. Let's do it. And red. All right. So now we're going to go to 96. This is our first time going way high. And our bet right now is negative $28, and we only have 3 minutes left. But let's just see if this Martingale strategy works for us. Here we go. You ready? There we go. Boom. And then reset that back to 3, and we're up $68 still, which is really cool. And then red, so we're going to go to 6. We've got about 2 minutes left on this one. We're going to see where we're at the end of 2 minutes. 12. Nope. 24 now. Going to add that in. Oh. Let's try that again. 1, 2. And spin. All right. We're going to 48. Let's hope we can close this out and keep our profit before the end of this system. We're going to hit it, and ooh, black. So we're going back to 96 again. This is our second time going to 96. And you know what? It gets a little uncomfortable when you get up to this point, because if we miss this, it's going to be a little bit higher. But boom, there we go. So we're at 71 profit. Reset back to 3. We've got about a minute and a half left on this. There we go. And rebet and spin. It's really nice when you hit these long red streaks or long black streaks, because it just keeps it going. And that happens a lot. It doesn't go back and forth a lot, but sometimes it obviously does. But we are happy to keep moving along, and it'd be nice to close this out at $100, wouldn't it? We've got about 1 minute left, so I don't know if we're going to hit that, but we're going to try. 5, 6. And this is the classic red and black martingale strategy, and a lot of people swear by this. They love it. And, you know, if we would have been playing a little higher of a bet than the minimum, we probably would have did okay. I mean, we did. I'm happy with the profit that we've made so far. But, you know, some people want a lot more than that, and that's okay. That's everybody's prerogative, how you like to play. You might be a high roller. Maybe you want to do $10. But I'm really happy walking away with over $80 here. And with that spin, we are done. And you can see over here, we got $89 in 10 minutes. Not bad. I don't know how many people make $90 an hour at their job, but, you know, you did that in about 10 minutes. So, you know, if you could keep that going for the whole hour, you'd make it. All right, so we're going to do this next system. And the guy that played this one said that he quit his job based on it, and he just plays this every day, wakes up in the morning, and he goes online and he plays this. And we're going to show you how to do this. So you just do $1 here, $1 there, and just go. And so when he doesn't hit, I'm going to restart. When he doesn't hit, what he does is he moves it up here, and he goes up 3 units and tries it again. So it's just an interesting martingale. So he's down here, but he always moves it. So that goes up to 9 and 9. And we're going to do this for 10 minutes. And boom, he hit. So when you hit, then you reset back to 3 and 3. So we're going to see how this one goes, and we're going to play it for about 10 minutes. And we're going to see. And he claims that he plays this, and when he gets up to a certain amount that he likes, he ends the day. And he walks away, and he's good to go. I'm not sure how much you'd have to do for a bankroll with this. You probably want to have like 1,500 or so, I would say, just from what I can tell. So we're going to go up to 6, 9. Sorry, we're going to go 6 on each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if this is your first time watching, I just want to welcome you to our community. We test out different roulette strategies. I don't sugarcoat it. If they don't work, we don't make them work. I don't post the ones that just work. If we have a bad day, we post the bad day. So we're going to go to 9 now. And so if you like that, if you like the idea of showing the reality of these systems, hit that subscribe button and join our community. So there we go. We moved it up, and we're going to back to 3 on each. We're playing this for about 10 minutes, and we're going to see how we do. All right, so we're going to go up to 9, because you do 3 times it every time. Oh, I forgot to start at 1 and 1. That's my problem. Okay, so that's a double 0. So we're going to go to 18. I need to get my calculator out, because I'm not too smart. 9 times 3, 27 each. All right, let's see if we can hit this. I don't think that that's right. I think you're only supposed to do a unit each time, or move up 3 units. All right, we're going to start again. All right, so we're going to move on to the next system. The guy that played this one on the channel that I saw it on says that he was able to quit his job. He plays it until he reaches a certain amount per day that he needs. I think that number would probably be in the 100 to 200 range. But what he does is he takes a unit and puts it on each of these columns and then hits spin. And if it hits, great, you do it, you just rebet. And I'll show you what happens when it doesn't hit. And he does this all day long. So here, it didn't hit. So what he does is he adds 3 units and goes up to the top. And he never moves the middle. He stays in the middle every time. So there we go. We hit it, so then we reset back to here. 1 unit in each. And that's the way he does it. And he just plays at home. And he said when he hits the 200 mark, walks away for the day, which is very interesting. We're going to put it to the test. We're going to see how we can do in 10 minutes. And see if he's telling the truth. And if this is your first time to the channel, on this channel, I don't like to sugarcoat things. If a system works, it works. But if it doesn't work, I show it. I don't just show you the worst ones. So we hit, so we're going to go back down to 1 and 1. And I like to be realistic. So if that's something you're into, make sure you hit subscribe and be one of my first subscribers. Join the community. And we're going to test out these strategies every single day. So we're doing well so far up here. We're up about $6. And we're going to play this for about 10 minutes. So when you lose, you go up 3 units. And boom. So then once you win, we reset. And we keep going. I like the last strategy. These are both low roller, easy peasy strategies, and I've been really enjoying them. It's really great for if you just want to sip a drink, don't want to do much, waiting for your wife to come down from the hotel room. It's a very no risk type of system, and everybody wonders when you should walk away, and I think that walking away is a personal choice. If you want to walk away, go for it. You need to decide how much you want to lose. Don't ever bet money you can't afford to lose. Have a system in place and walk away with what you want. All right, we're going to reset back down to 1. Right now we're up in about $9, and as I like to say, any profit is profit. So we're going to go up 3. And boom. And then we're going to go back to 1. We're up about $10. Hey, that's $10 more dollars you didn't come with today, right? So that's what's cool about it. Obviously, you can play this with a higher amount of units if you want. If you can afford that, maybe you're a multi-millionaire and you just want to have fun, do these with $100 units. I don't know. It might have to be a high-stakes roulette room, but it can be anything you really want it to be, honestly. And which is what I like about it. So we're up $14 now, and we've got like 6 minutes left on this. So, we're doing okay. And I would love to hear from you. What is your favorite strategy? I want to play one of yours. Viewer submitted ones, and I want to have a March Madness tournament this year where I put subscribers, viewers, systems to the test, but we need some subscribers and viewers for that to happen. This is a brand new channel, so we're just trying to get that up there. All right, we're going to go again. We've been on a nice little streak here. So we're going to go, and we're up about $17 so far, which is great. A nice little system for sipping a drink and enjoying the sounds of Vegas or wherever you are. Maybe you have a casino where you're from. And okay, so there we go. So we're going to move that up to 3, and we're going to go here. And we're going to try it again. And boom, we hit it. So when you hit, you just reset back to 1, go again. This is a nice little strategy. $20 in about a few minutes is pretty decent. So 3, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna see what we end up at the end of this. We've got about 4 minutes left. So we're gonna go up to 9. Every time we add 3 units to what you had, I believe is how it works. And then boom. So now we go to 9, 27 each. See, this is where it gets dicey. If you lose this one, then you're getting into some higher territory, and that might not be where you're comfortable. I don't know if I would be comfortable losing that, but we're gonna see. And there we go. We hit it, so we don't even have to worry about it. Go 1, 1. And we're gonna spin. I mean, that was a lot. That was a lot to. I'll be honest with you. That was a lot to risk for winning $1. So. Take that as what you will with this system. But that's why you have the bankroll. It kind of protects you, but I can see it going up. I don't want to be unrealistic for you. I could definitely see it going up and not hitting where you want it to hit, and you being out a couple $100 pretty quick. But so far on this test, we've been doing pretty good with it, which is good. And the point of this channel is to show you what a real life situation would look like, and so you don't have to waste your money. Maybe this is too low of roller for you. Maybe this is not what you'd want to do. And I guess that's why we do these systems, isn't it? But it's cool that the guy that did this said he was able to quit his job. I feel like I would be stressed out every day if I did that for a job. But you know what? I guess it beats going to the 9 to 5, doesn't it? All right, so we got that. We're going to go up here. Got about 4 minutes left on this, and then we will call it a day for this to see what we're at. And we tested the systems, and we'll have a winner, and we'll crown the winner for today. Oh, the 00, so we're going to go 3, 3. That pesky 00, man, I liked it. When I play for real, when I take my money, I like to do the 00. I always like to put something on it, because, had we put $1 on that, we would have won $36. And the problem is you don't always hit the 00, but when it hits, man, let me tell you. Okay, so we hit, so we're going to reset back to 1. And we've got about 3 minutes left, and then we hit again. And again. So this is pretty good so far. I might take this one out next time I go, just for fun, just to see how it goes, or the next time I play online. And there's the 0 again. That we'd be up quite a bit if we were 00 ganging it today. So then we're gonna go 3. I need to make like a 00 merch gang or something, or 00 t-shirts. I don't know. Are you a 00 person? Do you like to put it on, or the greens? I love to. So we hit, so we're gonna go down. We've got about 2 minutes left on this system. Boom. So then we reset back to 1. Wouldn't it be nice to make $40 after 10 minutes? There's another 0. Look, had we have been putting money on those zeros, we would be cruising, wouldn't we? So I got to move them up here. But you know what? That's the breaks. That's how it works here at this game. There's never a guarantee, which is, our whole bankroll could be wiped out before we even get to the time limit of 10 minutes that I have here today. Let's see. And there it is. Okay, so then we reset. I would like to get to 40. I think that would be a cool amount. And we got 1 minute left to get there. Let's see if we can do it. And boom, $40, and we're coming in right at the time. So there we go, $40 on this one. But on the classic red and black Martingale, we got around 90 in 10 minutes. So there you go, some low roller $1 systems. If you are doing it at a real place, the minimum bet is $3, so you'd have to do 3 or 2 on each to make it a little lower. But there you go. Let me know which one you liked better and what you thought of that, and let me know your strategy. I want to play it in our next video. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me today on Roulette King. I will see you tomorrow for another great strategy.